Emeli, Sandé. I'm here at the Young Hollywood. Everyone's going back to London today, but I'm not. Here we go.
Hi, Emeli.
Hello.
Great to see you.
Thank you for having me.
It's so nice to have you in America.
I love being in America.
Do you?
Yes.
Enough to move here?
Well, I did consider it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd obviously miss home, but for now, introducing my music over here, it'd be good to move.
And how do you feel the differences? Because I know people are getting to know you here when they already know you a lot there. Can you walk down the street there, or is it?
If I kind of cover my hair up back home, I can jump on the tube, no one recognizes me, but yeah, it's different. I mean, but for me, it's really cool to come over here and start that whole beginning challenge again.
So our version of events, this album I mean, you broke a Beatles record, a 50-year Beatles record.
It's crazy.
When you found out, I mean, obviously you could see that you were tracking that, that it might happen. When it actually, is it still surreal? Has it sunk in?
When I began with the record, I never thought we'd be making history back home, and you know, it's amazing that it stayed there so long, and people have kept buying it all year round back home. Is just phenomenal.
And it was your debut album too.
Yeah.
Have you heard from Sir Paul?
No, haven't heard from any of them. I don't know what I'd say to Paul.
And Next to Me, it's been such a huge hit too. 32 million views on YouTube or something like that, and it was just covered on Glee, I think.
Yes, yeah.
And you were just on Dancing with the Stars. Are you into any of American shows?
Oh, I haven't really sat down to watch any yet, but I watched Idol the other week because they were singing Next to Me, which was amazing. But you know, you guys over here, the dancing on that show was phenomenal.
On Dancing with the Stars.
You know, everything's very on point.
I think too when you're singing, because they always have singers paired with the dancers on the show. I would think when you would get distracted because you're like, well, that was really good,
really nice.
And you're forgetting to sing.
Yeah.
So you performed at the Olympics.
Yes.
Opening and closing ceremonies, and then you have a single on Danny Boyle's new soundtrack for Trance.
Yeah.
And you're also on the Great Gatsby soundtrack. Do you have a moment that sort of has been, because you've had so many different milestones during the last couple of years?
Yeah, there's been so many. Writing for movies was a big thing that I wanted to get into. So sitting and watching that cover of Crazy in Love come on while Leonardo walked up, that was a very cool moment.
So you went to the premiere. Do you get starstruck when you meet?
Yeah, I mean, certain people I respect. I met Jay-Z there, so I was a bit like, hi, but he was really, really cool.
But I read that he's a big fan of yours. Aren't you performing at his, it's
Made in America, yeah.
At Made in America, it's a festival, his music festival, and he chooses the artists that are going to perform at it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And then Adele tweeted something about that she's a huge fan of yours too.
Yeah, that was at the very beginning of everything. So to have that support from people I admire so much is very encouraging.
Next to me.
Who's been your sort of biggest, wow, I can't believe I met this person so far?
I mean, Jay-Z was a big one, but Alicia Keys, I was a big fan of hers growing up. Stevie Wonder, I went to watch him perform and that was mind-blowing. That was like, wow, this is a cool city that happens, and that was a major moment.
This is why you have to move to LA, because these things happen all the time and you'll just be like, oh, it's just Stevie, whatever.